Hey there, crafty peeps. It's Rhonda from Rhonda World 365. I'm back with another video. Now this one is the third one in the four that I had mentioned in the two earlier videos of the four swaps that I did. So this is number 3, and this one is actually, it was a spring bloom kit is what we were supposed to be making. It's kind of like a stuffed envelope swap, only it didn't really involve the envelope per se. I mean, it could have. And it still will go into an envelope when I'm done, but it's for the Junk Journal Junkies chat, and I just made this kind of cool little keeper here to put all the goodies in for the kit. There were certain things we had to add, you know, like so many cards and so many of this and that, and I'll show you all the goodies that I prepared for it. But first, I'll show you this. It's the little carrying case that I've made for it. And she can use this for anything. She doesn't have to keep her stuff in that. This is the back. It says, create your own happiness. And I made this little maybe folder or something, you know, just so that she could play around with it, and maybe it would create a little happiness. So I used a button. This is a butterfly button, wooden button that I got off of Wish, and so he's just toggled right on there, and he's our closure. And then what I used for this is cardstock, believe it or not, and then I used pattern paper on it. And I think it came out really well. Let me know what you think. So flip it open, and this is the first section, and I'm going to show you all the sections first, and then I'll go into what's in each of them. So we've got pockets on all of them. So you'd have these two, and that says believe in family, and there's some lace, and they each got little punches for the edging, and I did distress all the edges, so it's a little vintage feel, but not a ton. And then they both open out like this. So we've got 4 more pockets. So there's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. You know what? I'm not catching all of this with the camera, so I'm going to try to. Here we go. That catches a little bit more anyway. So 3, 4. Just hike him up just a smidge more. And actually, I think I can raise the camera too. So I do apologize for moving in the middle of the picture, but let's see how we're doing there. How's that? Oh, there we go. How's that? Okay, well, close enough. Anyway, so there's 4 sections to it. And I've toggled them together. There's a little paper in here that connects each of them, and it's a cardstock paper. This is all made out of paper, so and I've kind of just grouped them kind of themey, but kind of just whatever I thought looked pretty. So I'm gonna get my Rhonda flowers out of the way here. And the first one, we'll go back to these front 2 pages, because the very front of the book has, of course, that pretty create your own happiness, and then the very back of the book has this cherish the moments you have together, and it's a belly band. And then you would just pull this out, and it is a stitched and dropped in notepad. So that's a notepad there. And that's part of her little spring stuff. It's one of the items that I've included just for fun. And then you'll notice here, so when we open up the first time, believe, I have, one of the requirements was to make envelopes. So that's what the back of that would look like, and it's definitely available for journaling or whatever you want. And the envelope, I have altered the envelope, so this side is pattern paper, and it does have, it's been distressed in a pink, and it does have corner punches, so it's like a roughly corner punch. I made this flower, kind of shabby chic looking flower with a button center, laced the bottom, and did kind of a curl or a lacy punch top here. And then this little closure is just obviously clothespin, and I put a flower on it, and then this little kind of 3D embellishment. It says someday, and it's kind of sparkly. Let's see if I can get that up there. And there it goes. It kind of focused. I think it only focuses if I actually have it there slowly and not moving, and I apparently can't stop moving a little bit. That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, so this was tea dyed, so they do have that. And then inside it, there are 2 tags, and the backs are distressed on them. And then there's this postcard, Rosé Videoé, and this journaling card piece, all of which are a florally spring bloom blend. And I tried to add, like, keep to some of the same colors, but then again add enough color so that if she doesn't like, my swap partner doesn't like one, she'll get the other, or whatever, you know, at least there'll be something for anyone. So hopefully it'll be right up her alley. All right, so I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to give you an idea of what this book looks like without anything in it too. So then we'll go ahead and actually, I'm sorry, I said I was going to stick on the outsides first. So we'll take this one, and this one is an envelope or a bag, sorry, glassine bag or a type of bag, treat bag, whatever. And it was just really pretty, and we had them at Hobby Lobby, and I just loved them, so of course I had to go with that. And there's this cute little paper clip here with a little sparkle flower. And inside this is a bunch of goodies. So let's pour them all out here. Have them all come out to visit and kind of go over everything. Okay, so I found this. I think I found that at a Goodwill in one of those bins. And when I see stuff like this, everybody else passes this stuff up, and it's a little flower. Everybody else passes these things up, but I throw them into a little baggie or something that I found in there, and I keep this stuff and I take it with me because then I have little charms and things to give away or to use. And this one is my favorite. I got this die cut off of Wish, and it's a little girl, and you can see she's got a little scarf and her skirt and everything. There's detail in the die that's somewhat cut out, and some of it is just kind of embossed in there, and she's got her hair. And so I did it with some of the floral pattern paper that I used in this, or that I gave her. And then there's this little, what would you call that? It's a, oh my goodness. Now I can't remember the name of this flower. My mother loves these flowers. Hibiscus, that's it, hibiscus flower. Alright, so I gave her hibiscus flower, and there is a cute little bicycle die cut. Now these are something nifty, kind of new. I made them with my Aunt Jennifer and our friend Brenda, and they are 3-layered butterflies. Now you can get these at, or something similar to these, probably a little bit better at Michael's, but whatever, I think these are cute. And I decided I could make my own, so that's what I've done. And it's got tracing paper on the top that does have a stamp on it, and I've added some gold paint to the edges, and then a pattern paper on the 2 back ones with another stamp on it to distress the pattern. So she's got 2 plain butterflies, and then 2 of them have been pressed on onto gold paper clips, and they are little embellished paper clips. And then 2 different sizes for mini mini envelopes, and 2 little gnomes, And then the little fences that go with the Mr. Gnome and a little flower. And then I did include this. I made this a while ago and did a tutorial on it. Well, actually, I've made a bunch of these since, but you know, something similar here and there. And it's one of those bags that I get from Chili's. So this one has the butterfly behind the bird cage, and it does have the little tag there. And I make these things up periodically, and I just kind of hold on to them in a bucket, and then I include them. So greatness is made up of little things, and it says it on 3 spots here. And I've kind of just included it in 3 different little spots there. Take a chance, and then that little spot there has a little tag in it as well. Behind that, or in the center rather, there's a pocket with a tag. And then behind the window, there's a window picture here, and behind the window there's another tag tucked right in there. And then that all folds up, and the back has a little flower on it. And so that's very florally, I felt. And the string just wraps right around that and then tucks in for a closure. So it's like a mini bag journal type thing. Okay, this little sticker, family photos, thought that was very springy. And then I did make one of these new flowers, and it's a burlap flower. I saw it on YouTube, but this lady was making them, and I thought I could do that, so I made it. And then I went around and distressed the edges with a little bit of pink, just to give it a springy feel. And also in the bag, you're going to find 3 different, they only had to have 2 springy napkins, but I thought 3. So these are the 3 that I've included, and I thought I just love that. So, and that Paris one was just extra because it's too pretty and I couldn't pass it up. So, whoops, I'm going to stuff these all back in here real quick. Alrighty. And I really hope she enjoys these. I had so much fun like picking out the goodies that would go in here. I thought, you know, I just want some stuff that maybe she doesn't have to work with all the time. Want to make sure she had some cute things. And those little girls, I couldn't pass them up. She just looks like a spring girl, like she's about to have some fun in the city and have a real good time. So, oh, I think I might have tucked in my little paper clips. So, oh well, I'll either have to find another paper clip or I'll find it later on. So anyway, so there's the bag. And then we're going to open it up to the 4. So the first one, we'll do these first 2. We've got another one of those bags, of those Chili's bags. I got 2 of them actually, and they're paper clipped together with another flower paper clip. So 2 bags together, and the reasoning for that is she can work with the bags, but then also inside those bags, oh, that one's getting bent. So I'm gonna make sure that these little boogers don't get bent. It's a dress form, and I've included, this one has pink and white organza ribbon and pink lace. So she'll have those to play with. And I just gotta slip this down in there and hopefully not bend it. Shame on me. Alright. And then this one has the white lace, and then it has like an aqua blue and lavender organza ribbon on a dress form. Now both of them, oh, I don't know if I showed you that. I'm sorry. I went too fast. Okay, so this one has the little yellow safety pin with a rose on it. Can you see that little rose? It's a bead. So she can use that for whatever she wants. And then this one has the cute little seahorse. So hopefully she really enjoys that, my swap partner. And as soon as I get my swaps back, the ones from my partners, then I'm going to go ahead and do a video to show you what goodies I got as well. But hopefully my partner's had some fun with this. So, and then I made this cute little card. It's a journaling card, or it could be a tuck spot or whatever. And it's got the cute little rose on it, and the two girls and the music behind them. So that's a cute little card. Then we have one of these that I've included, and it's got the springy blooms and the butterfly on it. And I thought, well, she might really like that. She can decorate it, design it however she wants. And then there's this journaling card. It's in the shape of a flower, and the back of it is, it's the journey, not the destination. So hopefully she really likes that sentiment as well. But I did, let's see, here we go. I did include as much goodie. Oh, no, I did say I was going to show you without. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this today. All right. This center one was all kind of purpley colors, well, on the outside. So this one has a lot of the papers that I've included because you had to include so many papers. And it has this other envelope that I made. And I made this envelope with tracing paper. And the back is closed. The closure is a little, maybe little white flower daisy, possibly a, oh, what do you call those? Like, pansy or something. No, I don't know. Something like that. Could be jasmine. Jasmine's a white flower. I did include another one of those little butterflies on this. Some lace and some fibers and then some pretty paper there. And the whole thing has been stamped with one of those collage stamps. It's a floral collage stamp. So inside this, I have included, okay, there's a little journaling card. She can cut that around if she wants or however she wants. Be kind. This is a tag, and she can journal on that. And then this is a little journaling card as well, a floral themed. And then this one is a little bit spiritual themed. Some people like them, some don't, but I included it just in case. And we know all things God. We know that all things God works for the good of those who love him. Romans 8:28. So just in case, you know, in case she might like something like that. And if she doesn't, she's welcome to pass that along to whomever. Or maybe include it into a book for somebody else who does want maybe a prayer journal, something like that. I thought, you know, just in case. So then we've got all these, and that one says follow your soul, and it could be used as a card, a book back, anything you want. This one could be used as a journaling card as well, or the front of a book, or a mini journal, or whatever. We do have that one, and it's like those, what do you call it, succulents, but it's a purple one. Have faith. And then there's little blooms with butterflies, included a couple of those. Another purple succulents. This one says thoughts. And then these are other ones that I've included. So you've got kind of, and these are the ones that correspond with papers that I have in here. So she got like a sampling of those papers as well, just to kind of give her a little to work with on those. You know, something for to play with and kind of, you know, see what she likes. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to flip this closed and open it up to this middle piece here. We've got two mini envelopes, pops like that, and I've included all these like goodies into this little envelope here. Oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to shake you. Push them down in. There's little butterflies and flowers. And I went really girly on this because spring to me is a girly time of year. It may not be for everybody, but to me it is. So there's that mini envelope. And then here's the other one. And this one I've included a few little sticker doodad, you know, about 4 little doodads here. That says elegant. There's a cute little springy owl, and then a little flower. Throw those back in there. But she's got these 2 little cute envelopes, so she wants to include those with anything. And then also behind that, this is that pattern paper that I cut that girl out of. But I thought these two would make such a lovely journal front and back. They do fit together like that. But I really loved the color. It's very, very summer, springy, just bright and open and happy. And it says beautiful you. And I thought, you know, I could make something out of that. I'm certain she can, or, you know, whomever. And you'll notice that the center, whoops, here, oh, you know what, I'm not supposed to be doing that yet. Ha! I'm really bad at this today. Says, enjoy the little things. And then the center of this one over here said, life is a beautiful journey. So I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So we've got those like that. Then we've got this one here. Let me see if I can move that more centered. Okay, and that one says love. And we've got a little blue bag, and then I've got this library card pouch, which actually has adhesives on the side of it. I don't remember where I found this, but I felt like, oh my goodness, I really love that. Even if I don't like the, I thought maybe one of them I can open up and kind of make my own little template from it. So there's a sun, and then I've included this journaling piece of paper that I have Mod Podged, a little flower and a little bird, and I cut this out. This is a die that I have, and folded over, and just kind of makes that little journaling paper there. Another journaling card, and then two other tags that I've made. That one says live, laugh, love, and this one says believe in magic. And there's several mediums of, there's stamp, paint, and the Tim Holtz crayons and gelatos on here, along with some sealers, and it's kind of a really cool process, but I thought they were just pretty enough to add to this journal. Something to make, you know, everyone like smile, something happy. Because I wanted to make sure, you know, I hit every taste, just in case, you know, she doesn't like something else, she doesn't like one, she would like something else. Okay, so in this one, actually, I didn't include very much, but I did include 10 of these little shipping tags, and I did wrap quite a bit of washi tape around with that little bow, and because in case she wants some shipping tags, I had a whole bunch of those. And the other thing, I'm sorry, gotta get it out. Okay, so the other thing is this little mini envelope. And inside that mini envelope, we've got a bunch of these little flowers. So little flowers for her to work with. And in the mini envelope. And then that mini envelope is sealed with a little flower, oh, what do you call those things? Paperclip. Ha! Having issues today. So, anyway, and I just slid that down in there, so she'll have those goodies to play with as well. Now, see, when you're folding this up and it's flat, this is what you get. It's very flat, very, you know, compact. You can add as much as you like to it with all those pockets. And I did keep it into the pinks and purple, or pinks and blues and floral. And hopefully she gets, you know, some use out of it, and hopefully she likes it. So that's all I have to show you today. Thanks for tuning in. Next time, I have one last show and tell for you, but until then, keep on